Alright guys, this is StR Violet from SpectrumEU, and I bring to you a Gears of War 3 commentary, and I thought I'd use this as an opportunity to, apart from one, shoot a guy in the face, but also show you guys things we have planned in the future for the channel. And I thought that this was a quite a good game, except for the fact I get downed and get kicked. Nice, and to share with you things that we'll do in the future, like future games we'll be getting and covering, and also what I've got planned during this next week really. What I'm planning on doing is getting probably 2 more commentaries up, apart from this one isn't live, but they will be live during the game. Probably one on Assassin's Creed, and the other one I haven't quite decided yet. And also I'll be talking in this game about Gears 3 itself. So I'm on Mercy, on King of the Hill. In my opinion, is probably the best game mode, probably because it lasts longer, and it's basically just combined Annex and King of the Hill off Gears 2. Because King of the Hill and Gears 2, the ring just stayed in the same spot, so it kind of probably encouraged like a lot of camping and people staying there. Oh, that guy's so screwed. It's a drone. There's a bot in the game. He'll leave. And what they've done is they've brought the best of the two. One problem with it is the fact that I quite like execution rules, because a lot of people in Gears 3 at the moment, you do use the Lancer, and say if you get down, they can just Lancer you from afar and just really be a pain in the ass. But yeah, apart from that, King of the Hill is a brilliant game mode. It's pretty much the only one I play, apart from the weekends that they do, which is also really good. They I think it's every single weekend so far since release, they've put up like a special game mode. Like the first time they did Big Head mode, which is pretty good. It was a team deathmatch scenario, and oh, that's nasty. It's a team deathmatch scenario, but everyone had like massive heads. It was literally ridiculous. Like the headshots going down were stupid, but actually what happened was, even if you had like a sniper, the hitboxes weren't quite sorted out, so that STR White, you absolute knobhead. But the hitboxes were, oh no, spawn noise, no! Oh, just got shown. The hitboxes weren't really that sorted out, so when say if you shoot them like near the side of the head, it didn't count because the hitbox wasn't large enough so it could really quite easily frustrate you. And oh wow, that was stupid as hell. And then after that it was Torpedo Tag, which I found was pretty good, but obviously the players were camped quite badly. Like in this map, for example, they'd be over the ridges, bang, over there, like hiding there, charging their torpedoes, waiting for someone to jump out of cover, and then you'd get there, and the torpedo just stick you, and you'd be absolutely screwed. And it kind of got a bit frustrating, but still. And this weekend, just when I believe it was Hardcore Weekend, a brilliant concept. It was just pistols and Nashers, because a lot of people these days use the Lancer, like I said earlier, and the sawn-off shotgun. So it's good to just, because I'm a Lancer user, because I've played Gears 1 for ages, and so did the STR Green, so they're proper veterans. So when it came to Nasher Weekend, we're just like, oh yes, get in there. So we played it quite a bit, and so yeah, I think that's a really good thing that Epic have done with that's nasty. That's a really good thing that Epic have done with Gears 3, showing that because like with Gears 2 and Gears 1, they haven't really done anything like that. 360. Oh no. Oh, that was uncalled for. Go on, steal my kill, White. Go. Yes. Victory. 117. But yeah, they've kind of attuned. They're basically bringing out new stuff for the community, which keeps us all interested and hopefully keep Gears 3 lasting longer than Gears 2 did. Well, obviously I played Gears 2 up all the way up till Gears 3 really, but for other people they'll get quite bored of the same old thing. So I think these kind of special weekends are a genius idea really. Maps on Gears 3 I think are really good. They've kept the symmetrical idea which they've done in Gears 1, where the maps are like all fair, there's only like minor differences between them, like symmetry wise. Usually the power weapons down the middle, so we've got like Boomer and the mortar, one shot or the digger or whatever, all the way down the middle, and you usually have the pistols down the other two sides. So completely fair. And okay, that didn't happen. That was an illusion. Didn't fail with the Boomer there. I might edit that out. But anyway, this map, Mercy in particular, to be honest, it's not my favourite map. I think that a lot of people kind of just encourages people to Lancer a lot, but it's still a good map. So even if I don't like the map, it's still kind of a good map, if that makes any sense. So and other maps like Overpass, which I think is genius, where you've got the map slowly sinking, so kind of like the high ground becomes low ground sort of idea. I think that's really good. Take that from you, prick. And you. A double. And so it kind of just things that they add to the maps. That's what I think I really like about Gears. The fact that they usually, like Flood in Gears 2, was a genius idea where emulsion just slowly raised up to make the map like smaller and smaller. And please just ignore this. I'm awful with the one shot. I think it's the most useless weapon in the world. But yeah, when the emulsion just raised up, and if you went in it, obviously it burnt you. And in the end, it was just the smallest map, just basically just a stone in the floor, where if you got to like an end of a execution game. So yeah, it's hectic. So I love the things they add into the maps like that. And they're bringing out new DLC for Gears, including new maps. I think they're bringing back Blood Drive. To be honest, I don't know why. I think they should bring back, well, the Gears 1 classics like Tyro Station. I fucking love that map. It's absolutely genius. And obviously they've already got back Gridlock, but I think they should probably bring back Warzone as well, the one with the Troika in the middle and all that. So yeah, new maps coming out, and I think they're bringing out a new campaign as well. So I think, and new characters. I think they're bringing back Ram as well as a playable character, which is genius for you Gears 1 veterans who know who General Ram is, not like people who've just played Gears 2 and think, oh yeah, I used to play as him. But yeah, weapons. Now, I kind of have a bit of a sometimes on Gears I kind of get I might as well just curb stomp him. Rampage. I kind of get a little bit frustrated because no, pick me up. Thank you, Rob. Nah.
Sorry.
Oh, yes. And I kind of get a little bit frustrated because loads of people Lancer. I know I've said this loads of times during this, but I'd rather switch to the pistol like I am now than use a Lancer. I just find it really frustrating. He's my down loop.
Not again.
And I find it really frustrating the amount of people that Lancer, normal Lancer, and the retro Lancer for one just really, really does my head in. I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, I don't know why they added it in, if I'm going to be honest with you. It's just, it's basically the anti-shotgun weapon. I mean, you can outbeat it, but if you've just been in a shotgun duel and you're kind of a little bit low health, if a guy just comes up to you like from like where I am now to that cover there, like, you're screwed because it's just so close range, and I just think it's really, really gay, and I have no idea why they added it in, but still, it's there and people use it. And the sawn off, if I'm gonna be honest, I can tolerate it, but it's it kind of encourages people to kind of hide round corners, to kind of like hide like in like the very corner, and then like when someone runs past, bam, just instant death. I mean, I don't mind people using a shotgun if they use it like kind of nicely. Whenever I see it on the floor, I always use a Nasher, just because it's just Gears 1, Gears 2, tradition really. Nasty. And I always use the Nasher, but if I see a sawn off on the floor, I'll always pick it up. The Nasher sawn off combination is absolute genius. So you just run in, fire one shot, switch to Nasher, they think you're reloading, whereas you're not, and just absolutely tear them apart. So I can kind of tolerate this sawn off. But apparently they've downgraded it a little bit in a recent patch, but I haven't really seen that much of a difference. It's still kind of the if you're at that certain range, you're absolutely screwed. And if they seem to get an active, that they have ridiculous sawn off range, which I don't even know is achievable. And no, Lancer. It's alright. You die. Tried to steal my kill. Lance faggot. And so I can tolerate the sawn off, but Lancers I just can't do it. Hammer burst, that's the one that I choose, but I don't really use it. I only use the hammer burst if I'm just a little bit frustrated and there's someone like hiding across the map with a Lancer poking his head out. I'll just like fire a few shots into him and just be like, oh, you're a fucking prick. But I don't use it like religiously. I don't switch. I keep the hammer burst out and fire from this range to that Lancer guy who's absolutely awful. I think I blow his brains out. I think, yeah, I do. Eat this one. Yeah. So I don't really use the hammer burst that much, but the better out of the assault rifles. I mean, a lot of people. I mean, when I get angry, I do send messages at people saying, "Why do you Lancer? I hate you." But they're just kind of like, "Oh, you need to adapt from Gears 2, man." I mean, I don't. Okay, some people would think that's all right, but I honestly don't. I think it's just kind of a shotgun game. It's just how Gears goes. They haven't really changed the concept of it. Just added in new weapons. To be honest, it makes the campaign more interesting. I used a bayonet charge on the campaign, but I won't use it online or with the chainsaws or lancering. I just think they're campaign guns. I mean, sorry, it's just how it is. But power weapons, I think the digger, the new weapon they've added in, is absolutely genius. Kind of an anti-camper gun that it just digs undercover. It's actually a living creature. I don't understand how they kind of get these living creatures inside the digger, but still. And it will dig undercover and it will just explode at a fairly big radius. If you get an active, then it will. I think it travels faster. And you suck. And then it will have a large blast radius and travel faster, so it's more likely for you to like get a triple or a quad, which are very possible. I've done it before. It's quite satisfying. And obviously that usually switches on the map with the boomer. They seem to rotate it every single round. And boomer shot, obviously, Gears 1, Gears 2, Gears 3, same thing. Absolutely genius weapon. The mortar, that's been Gears 2, and the mulcher. The one shot, to be honest, I don't like the one shot. I find it quite, well, for the fact I'm really shit with it. When you're aiming at someone, there's a massive red laser beam directing at them, and it's just going beep 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 beep, just basically telling them to roll or move. And it's kind of, because it moves really slowly, it's just like, and the fact that you can't move very fast with it, or even hip fire it. Okay, hip fire is a bit overpowered, but just lost my head there. But still, I think it takes ages to charge. It's kind of a bit of an inconvenience, and it swaps in a mortar. I'd rather it just be the mortar, or even just swap the mortar for the mulcher, because I honestly think that the one shot is absolutely useless. What else? Accommodations. That's one brilliant. Oh god, that's one brilliant thing I think they've brought into demonstrating my one-shot skills again. Don't worry, I'll probably miss. Is the accommodations in Gears 3. The fact that it counts kind of your Nasher kills and like execution moves as well. At the moment I'm trying to get the curb stomp ones, because you get the titles for every I think it was like 25 or 50 or something. You got like Romper Stomper or something for getting like 25 curb stomps for like 500 or whatever. I think I'm on like 750 at the moment, and 1,000. Oh, collapse. Demonstrating the sawn-off's capabilities. Missed there. Nasher time. and in fact, you get it progresses and you get like a better title, but you can also choose the titles before that. So say if, because for example, it's I think it's Nasher Arston is the third one, and then it's Nasher Expert, I think, or Master, something like that. But if you wanted Arston instead of the fourth one, you could still choose the third one, even though you've got the fourth one, if that makes any sense. So it gives you a lot more flexibility in choosing your title. And another thing that I like about Gears is the executions. Really, I think that they brought back the curb stomp. Curb stomp is just absolutely genius, and the fact that when you do executions, you also get more points, more XP. So it kind of rewards the people who actually go to the effort to press Y and stamp on someone's head, and the people who just want to press B and just do a pathetic kick, which looks really silly. So yeah, future games to cover. I can't forget about that. We are getting, between us, Skyrim, Modern Warfare 3, Battlefield 3, and I think Halo Anniversary I'm getting as well. Probably Revelations later on. So we will be covering them. So make sure you stay tuned to us, into our channel, and we will bring to you gameplays, commentaries. I'll definitely be doing one for Skyrim. So thank you very much. Comment, rate, subscribe to our channel. Spread the word. Let's go at 36 kills, 18 downs, 36 downs. Level up, 65. Consecutive match bonus is good as well. First blood, double, killing spree. Rampage is pretty good. Kaboom, the triple, solid, MVP, smooth operator. Alright, thank you very much, guys. It's sTr Violet, and comment, rate, subscribe, please. Cheers and take care.